Well, this story may inspire you to make some waffles or pancakes for breakfast. Maple syrup season is here, and meteorologist Ryan Munn stopped by a farm in Sebago to see how things are going.
Greene Maple Farm in Sebago had an exciting grand opening this year, a new sugar house, and the sap doesn't have far to travel.
We just moved in the last few weeks doing our first boils in here. We were originally in a sugar house my father built in 1965.
This shack is 5 times bigger than before, and right now is the perfect time to produce maple syrup.
We're using a flue pan here that the fire can actually go up through the flues. So it's almost like a corrugated bottom, but it's 6-inch corrugations, 6 or 7 inch. And that allows the fire to go up through and to get a more rapid boil, so you get more steam away. The faster you can get rid of that water, the quicker you can make the syrup.
Alan says they are taking the sap, which is about 2% sugar, and boiling it to 66%.
The difference is here we also are using reverse osmosis. So instead of starting at 2% coming in here, we're at 10 or 12%. So now our ratio went from roughly 40 to 1 down to about 8 or 10 to 1. So we can move a lot more syrup through the evaporator.
Later in the season, the syrup is typically on the darker side compared to the first few boils.
In the process of boiling down the sap and making maple syrup, there's a very important filter aid that's used.
So the diatomaceous earth doesn't end up in the syrup, but it's used during the process and is stopped by the filter and creates a filter itself to stop the impurities from getting into the syrup when we sell it.
This is the layer the diatomaceous earth makes to capture all impurities, and the filter system prevents any from making it into the syrup. For Maine, I'm meteorologist Ryan Munn.